This guy is a manipulative, lying con man.
I mean, that's pretty strong stuff.
My confusion comes from, did I say I would never have you on?
I don't have anything to do with him. And that's why Sam Seder makes all these videos and he focuses on drama. I mean, the man's obsession with Dave Rubin is laughable.
Tim Toole finally had Sam Seder on his podcast, and the sparks flew right from the start. As Tim's voice began to crack, it became clear that Sam was gaining the upper hand. Let's watch some highlights and talk about it.
Sam Seder, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
That's a good one. I like it. He's got his own beanie.
That's right.
20 years?
What's that?
20 years? Is that?
20-year anniversary. This is actually a gift for you.
Oh, right on.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll put it on the shelf. See all like the weird knickknacks that I have?
Yeah. Well, that's actually for your baby.
Oh, thank you very much.
Congratulations. I understand that you're expecting. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Nervous.
I hope you're getting sleep.
Oh, I think I got 6 hours tonight.
Well, I'm saying, is your baby born already?
No.
Oh,
coming soon.
I'm talking about when your child comes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what little sleep I already get probably will be less.
All right. Well, there you go.
Right on, man. So we'll start light. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, the election is Tuesday, but people are already voting.
No, wait. We got to talk about what am I doing here?
Well, sure. I was going to start light, but you can go with whatever you want.
No, I mean, it's light to me, but like what? I thought I was banned. Didn't you say I was banned and blacklisted?
Maybe. I don't know the specifics. You have to. There's something to that effect.
I can send you a link.
It seems Tim Pool is a bit out of touch with the words coming straight from his own mouth. Fortunately, Sam came fully prepared and, to Tim's surprise, played back some of his own comments for everyone to hear.
I teed it up here.
It's hard for me to remember verbatim everything I said, but
let's see what do we got here?
I would say.
Oh, I mean, you pretty specifically banned.
Did I say no Sam Seder at all?
Well, I think so. Here, wait a second.
Sam Seder's blacklisted by a lot of podcasts.
Yeah. Did I say us?
I'm not exaggerating. This is not a joke. Yes, there are many large podcasts that have outright said they will never work with him, and has nothing to do with being afraid to debate him. Sam Seder's off the list. This guy is a manipulative, lying con man.
I mean, that's pretty strong stuff.
My confusion comes from, did I say I would never have you on?
I don't have anything to do with him. And that's why Sam Seder makes all these videos and he focuses on drama. I mean, the man's obsession with Dave Rubin is laughable.
I agree with that to this day.
Oh, no, I actually, I have a
did I say
reason for that.
Did I say,
of course.
I say I would never bring you on?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Okay, I might have.
I don't know if I have that specific video teed up. I might, though.
I may have. I usually, if I get like heated or something, but I tend not to be as definitive on things like this.
Well, it wasn't just that one time, too. When you went on Patrick Bet-David's show, you said the same thing.
Well, but you know, it's true.
What's true?
There are a lot of big shows that have blacklisted you.
Oh, I have no doubt.
It's not about you, nobody wanting to debate you. I mean, the first thing I asked was like, let's talk about the issues, and you immediately pulled up drama.
Sam Seder has been relentless in critiquing mainstream media and prominent figures on his show. His willingness to confront popular personalities likely contributes to their reluctance to invite him onto their platforms. However, when he does appear on other shows, he often excels and explains the left-wing movement incredibly well.
I used to be a scriptwriter, and if you put a loaded gun in the first scene and you don't resolve it, people are going to be distracted. So this way we can just deal with this, get that out of the way, and then move on to stuff that is more, I think, like substantive.
Yeah. But that's it, right? It's not my business to tell other shows that have brought it up. But
I'm not concerned about other shows. I know why. I'm just curious. What am I doing here?
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I decided to have you on. I don't know. I figured there were probably misconceptions you had about me. I think that a lot of what you think about what I say comes from clips and not the actual show. So there's like...
I don't really have conceptions of you.
This started because you said something that was untrue about my position on the death penalty. And I was like, I think Sam saw a clip that someone pulled out of context and didn't actually hear like my 2-hour diatribe.
I don't. I think actually what I was talking about, I don't think I ever said whether you believe in the death penalty or not. I mean,
you cited a quote where you said that I said something like,
I cited a quote, or did I play a
stated
video?
at the beginning of a video, Tim Pool agrees that people who commit treason should get the death penalty, which is
that right? Do you have the video? You must have the video. No? Oh, wait a second.
and I just went, holy crap. And
Let me see if I got it, because I'm pretty sure I remember this. It was in the context of you suing Kamala Harris,
and so
and
here-
you
here's
were
the
on
issue.
with Laura Loomer,
Right.
and you said the words,
Here we go.
people who get the death penalty, people who commit treason should get the death penalty.
What's the context of that sentence?
What's the context of that sentence?
So there's a clip that's 5 seconds long.
Oh, no, but I watched the whole rest of it. Like, I know you went back and forth, but it was so weird, because you should really, if you can find this and put this up, because what I found fascinating about it was that you literally did say on multiple times in that going back and forth, because apparently what happened is you got in trouble at one point with, I don't know, some streaming service about people calling for the death penalty or whatever it was. I don't know the background to that.
YouTube says you can't call for the death penalty as a legal mechanism.
Okay. And so she brought up, I think these people committed treason. They should get the death penalty. And you said,
I don't know if she said, I think
well,
she
I don't
said-
care what she said,
Yeah.
really, for this sake. But I'm quite sure you said, if you commit treason, you should get the death penalty.
Now,
Right? Now,
what words are you missing from that sentence? Because it sounds like you just heard a clip.
no.
I actually don't take any issue at all with what Laura said. I actually completely agree that people who commit treason should get the death penalty.
The context is that Tim fully agreed with Laura Loomer and he's just obfuscating. Let's listen to Tim ramble and get nervous while Sam grills him on his ridiculous point.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, well then
and
why are
then
you-
at
why are you-
one point
so let-
afterwards,
Okay, so
you
let's
said-
pause. Let's pause. We'll
Yeah.
break this down. We'll break this down.
Sure.
Is it currently codified in law that if you commit treason, you are out? The penalty is death.
What do you mean by codified?
Like, is U.S. law states that the penalty for treason is death?
Not necessarily, but it
literally-
is one.
It is right. The penalty for treason is death.
What is the penalty for murder?
It varies. It can
Right.
be,
It can be the death penalty.
Exactly.
So it's the exact same dynamic as treason.
Yes. So if we're talking about, in that context, people levying war against the United States, to which I said, I don't believe any of these people committed treason.
Correct.
Sedition would be trying to undermine or cause damage to the government.
Correct. That's not
Treason.
the issue.
Right. And so the context of that conversation is, one, I don't agree with the death penalty. And in no circumstances, I
But you
routinely-
did say the words, if you committed treason, you should get the death penalty.
Okay. So once again, do you not understand?
Would you agree if someone commits murder, that they should get the death penalty?
No.
I agree with that.
Right. And
But you did say
So-
if they
so-
commit treason, they should get the death penalty.
so if we're talking about the penalty for levying war against a country, whether you want it to or not, if a judge sentences someone to death, should they get the death penalty?
If a judge, I don't think people should get the death penalty under any circumstance.
Before we see Tim's crazy response, it's important to point out that a 2014 study estimated that at least 4% of people sentenced to death in the United States are innocent.
If someone is shooting at another person, should they be shot at and killed?
If someone's shooting at another person, should they be shot at
Yeah.
and killed?
If someone is committing an act of violence and actively, is it within the legal rights of a person to return with lethal force?
You mean self-defense?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Right now, whether you want it to or not, if someone robs a liquor store, should they go to jail?
Should they go to jail?
Under the current laws, regardless of your opinions, should the police arrest the person?
Should the people arrest the person for robbing a liquor store?
Yes.
I mean, I think they should, yes.
Do you think in literally every single circumstance, then, no matter what happens, if someone commits a robbery, they should be arrested?
I mean, I suppose there could be extenuating circumstances, but yes, if you commit a crime, you should be arrested.
So the clarification that I'm trying to make, it's not about, I don't think there's any real reason to try and go back and parse semantics. The concept was, if people are levying war against the United States, such as we're on the battlefield somewhere in Iraq or whatever, right?
Wait, this whole thing was about treason, where you were saying that...
Do you want me to explain the ideas, or do you want to just go in circles? I don't understand.
Well, I want you just to address what I'm talking about.
I'm trying
instead
to.
of talking
You
about
interrupted me.
war. All right, go ahead, please.
Treason is levying war
Treason is levying war?
or providing aid to the enemy of the United States in a time of war.
Well, it also, you can be, I mean, there's been people who have been charged with treason when we're not in an active war, but yes, I guess.